Howdy ho, everyone. It's GleeCon, and I'm here bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Today we're going to continue our journey through World of Warcraft Classic era, a completionist playthrough where we try to do every single quest in the game. Part of an overall long-running series where we try to cover everything in the greater World of Warcraft universe. So we're in the middle of a horde run of the Hinterlands. We've done a couple episodes, but it's been real grind for leatherworking heavy on turtle scales and stuff. We should be able to quest today, so stay a while and listen as we jump back into the Hinterlands. I think we recently got the Venom bottles and turned some of those in over on the western side of the zone. But we are really kind of deep in the middle of kinds of questing. So that's why we're in Terran Mill, because we got these Venom bottles from... Oh, we'll get there. I'll get there, don't worry. From this portion of the zone, but we have a lot more to do. So we have Ripple Recovery, which we're going to go start with that. We have a lot of killing of the Highvale Scouts. We were grinding a lot to get the turtle scale. We built all our turtle scale stuff, but we still need a couple wildvine. Hopefully we can find it as we kill trolls and not have to purchase it from the auction house. This undamaged venom sac is going to come from those spiders, so that's also pretty useful. Actually, kind of think maybe we'll go there first, because that's just such a lower quest than the others. I have went off-road and I'm going up into Alterac at the rate that I'm going right now. Oh, I realized what I did wrong. Dang it. If you take this road, it does. I forgot to get into the Hinterlands. You have to go up this path. Whoopsie. I mean, I could fly. But considering we want to be on this half, the western half of Hinterlands, if I were to take this flight path, it would fly me over there. And then I would have to come back up and walk across the zone, so yeah, it's better to just do where we're at. Now, this quest that we're on right now with Undamaged Venom Sac, I think it will, after we complete this one, it will open up a quest for Zul'Farrak, which we won't be able to do that anytime soon. So, because we have to complete all of Tanaris first. We can still put it up and keep it in our bags and just let it sit there, but... Alright, so what else do we have left to do? Yeah, the message to the Wildvine is up there. Wildhammer, I mean. But the message, I guess, that we're giving the Wildhammer is don't have High Elves as friends, because we're going to go kill those guys. Even that's a little bit of a weird message. Like, hey, don't take them as friends because we'll kill your friends. It's going to be a nice grinding for XP kind of sitch, though. We recently hit 51. So we're doing good in terms of that. We only have 9 levels to go, and then we're going to max. Although, of course, this last 10 levels is night and day in terms of the amount of time. Like, it is... It's not like we're in the final 1/6 of the game. It is going to take us the final third of our playing to really get there. We still have not done our escort for the chicken, even though we have the chicken, the Robo Chicken. And there's another miniature escort right here. Ringy is trapped. We'll have to do that when we go kill those. These guys are the 2 named griffins. We looked them up last time. Nothing, as far as I know, nothing special about them. This quest is a Sunken Temple quest. So we're not going to even pick it up. And then we never finished killing our Silvermane Howlers. We also have to kill some regular trolls and find this guy's lost tools. These are all the quests we're not going to do today. Maybe if we can really bust through all of these, we'll be set up to do that quest, that set of quests last. Ugh, chair. I just need to get a new chair because I've looked it up. Once this pump goes, I could grab a ring of PVC, because otherwise this chair is actually fine. This is one of the first times I think I've ever had the compressor, whatever it's called. I don't know if it's a compressor pump or whatever, but the piston essentially that you use to lift up and down the chair that I've ever had it go just completely get shot long before the rest of the chair itself, like my chair is otherwise. Solid chair. But no, it will just routinely drop its air, and I guess you can take it out and put a ring of PVC. That way it just can't drop. You're essentially locking the chair into one position, but I don't care about that anyway because I'm fine with it at one position. Okay, we need these wolves. And I want to get the spiders. Oh my gosh. Someone's been killing, so that's good. But these are the weaker. We already actually killed the 15 stronger trolls that we need. We don't need those razor beaks yet, but we will need them. Okay, so here we go. These are the... Oh, no, I don't even need those. Dang it. That's the wrong kind. We don't need the mangy ones. These are the weakest. Okay, so scratch that. That was a mistake kill. Okay. Never mind on that. We need the Silvermane Howlers. We will need to be killing all of these trained razor beaks. It's actually quite annoying. But that's something we're going to need to do today. I don't really know. Yeah, so I want to give this episode around... These are the weaker wither bark. We don't need those. I want to give about an hour and a half tonight before I give a couple megas tomorrow. I usually overestimate how effective I'm going to be, how productive I'm going to be. So I would say like, oh yeah, we'll finish all these quests and then tomorrow we'll be able to do the elites and be done. I don't know that that's true. So, see, that's just a regular Silvermane. That's not even the kind we need. Ooh, excuse me. What? Okay, these owl beasts, we don't need them. We don't need them either. Here's a wall blocking off where the great spiders are. The great spider being Shadra Allure or Shadra. Can't remember which one is her. That one probably too strong for us to take out on our own. You have to have a very, very strong kite class. And I'm just not good enough at kiting on this shaman. I mean, I can kite to some guards as we did when we were in Stranglethorn Vale. But, yeah, not. Oh, these little baby spiders come out. Okay, they kill themselves on the lightning shield, which is fine. Alright, so that baby spider. Yeah, these brood guards, I guess. I'm trying to think of a quicker way to burst them. I guess if you really anticipated the kill. Oh, you could drop a magma totem right before. That's what we shall do. Lasts for 20 seconds. Okay, so now I'm gonna drop magma totem. And then boom, just like that, it took out the babies, even though it was killed. I don't know the drop rate on these undamaged venom sacs. The first part, so we went and found in one of the Witherbranch camps, we found some bottles of venom. We went and took it to the apothecary in Terran Mill, and then dude was like, yeah, we want to get more concentrated venom or something. I don't know. So he ordered us to go try to find the spiders that he thought that venom came from, which is what we're doing right now. I don't know if I'm fighting this battle with my chair right now. It's super annoying. Where it's like, I don't... Yeah, so it did the same thing as last time. It got hit, but then it lived. ultimately this quest chain is going to lead to them saying you need to get basically the mom of all these spiders. That's where the super concentration venom is going to come from, and that is Shadra. But in order to get her to come, we need to be able to summon her, and the scroll needed to summon her, that comes from Zul'Farrak. So that's why we'll have to go to Zul'Farrak before we can finish this chain. Don't remember if the quest reward is any good or not. It's pretty good. Okay. We're still not getting the stuff we need, and we're getting pretty close to running out of mana. This person is saying they'd like to introduce us to the newest thing in guild in the Horde. All right, so let's go ahead and eat. I'll do one of these cooked glossy mite steak. I don't really want to waste one of my 2 juices. Kind of weak when it comes to that. Because yeah, it's just not that serious right now. Okay. All right, time to, I guess it's going to be time to not even reapply Lightning Shield. But this guild it's a... Okay, cast that costs 116. Only costs 196 for the poison cleansing. I gotta do that. Okay, so actually that's what we're gonna do. Poison cleansing totem is better. Oh, do we have some... I think I've been doing pretty good about my fishing. No, we do have fishing to do today, too. We will fish in this lake before we walk out of here. We need 5 points of fishing. Yikes. Okay. Here we go. We're back in business a little bit with... the mana slowly comes back. Come on. I don't know. I guess the drop rate is obviously terrible on this. Yeah, you know what? If we get really tapped out on mana again, we'll just spend that time on fishing. But yeah, we'll fish right in Shadra's little area. I don't remember this drop rate being very bad, so apparently it is, though. How long is this? It's 2 minutes. I guess it's worth pulling, but if I'm gonna pull like stacks of, I should just make a little totem farm area. I'll do that after this poison totem's gone. We'll set up bases to pull. I think it'll be smarter overall. I really got to be better about doing that, about getting... It's quite annoying. Oh, I think they killed my totem on that one. They did. Alright. Okay, so far, no good. We have not found... We've killed quite a good amount of spiders. And... 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we've killed 9. Okay, well, let's go ahead and drop them all. We need this. At least 3. I don't like to drop the fire one when I'm in, like, a hostile territory where I don't want to fight everything. That's kind of... because you run the risk of pulling mobs you don't want to fight. Like, I don't want to fight those side trolls. And when I get all the buffs, she's pretty good. Damage is pretty solid when I get them all. Come on. All right. Okay. So it is a Friday evening for me. This episode should drop later today for you guys. It's all good. And, you know, TGIF, as they say. Thank God it's Friday. Right, because that is, indicates we're about to get 2 days off, at least for me. Love it. I don't really have anything extreme planned this weekend, too, so that's nice. Sometimes it's nice to just be able to chill. And make some episodes. I'll finish this zone this weekend. That'll be also cool. Yikes. It is a little bit lame that we're starting to get back into there. I was starting to make a little ground on this episode with... so I hope I can increase my Searing Gorge. I hope I can finish that soon. I don't know how the progress will be on that. I just haven't been questing very much on that lately. We just finished off the Burns of Shao Hao. Little minor video series that we did. So definitely feel free to go back and check that out. It's pretty short. I just run through those little series. We just finished the last video. I actually have a video I'll be doing in a few days. I missed one. There's an old video. I don't remember why. Probably just because it's weird. It's a video and it's a non-age specific video. I think it has something to do with the Burning Legion. And it could be the video itself could be discussed at any point, kind of outside of time. So I'll go back and do that. So we'll have one more kind of random one-shot video. And then after that, we'll be back to bopping back and forth between some in-game lore and Wowpedia throwbacks. There we go. Finally got the Venom sack. Jeez. Okay. That was good. So, that only took us 10 minutes of grinding. I guess could be worse. Could be better, for sure. Alright, so that's one down. Technically, we have to go back, I think, to Terran Mill. Before we run into Terran Mill, let's at least go up to the Ripple Recovery. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I do want to run there and back because like I said before, I don't think this one's gonna... I think this is just going to lead us to Zul'Farrak, so it's going to kind of dead end us for now. So maybe we just need to get that out of the way, go there, and come back. That's probably the best case scenario. I mean, I guess I could quest and then fly, but even that seems a little bit longer than if we just run here and back. undamaged Venom sack and back. Then we'll come back and do the Ripple Recovery, and I think probably we'll do this little cluster of the Wildhammer, not Wildhammer, we'll fight the High Elves. We're going to need to kill 60. That's a little bit of a grind. We'll do an escort, and we also need to burn 3 documents while we're there. We also need to find out what they want from us from Ripple Recovery once we go there. There might be something we're pulling from that area. I don't remember where we get that piece. Here we'll kill trolls. Whoa, which we need 45 trolls, which is good because we still need 2 wildvine. And then the Vile Branch here, there's different spots where the tools can spawn because we're looking for lost tools. That's the chicken, which will be an escort, and that should be it. And then once we turn in the hunting quest, we'll get a couple more. We'll get one to kill these stupid griffins. That's going to be annoying. And there might be something else that can't remember. If you look at our actual spreadsheet here, let's go to that. Pull over. Yeah, we are getting close. We have Tanaris, Zul'Farrak, so we have that as the only zone that's full and ready to go. And hopefully by the time I finish that, I'm just about wrapping Searing Gorge, so we'll be able to have that on the docket as well. And then I will be working Feralis, so hopefully by the time we finish Feralis, I will be done with it, and we'll also be able to get the Feralis and Maraud on. But I have a feeling right there, which is the 3/4 mark of the game, that's gonna maybe be where we bottleneck a little bit, and I have to focus on lore as we get into Felwood, Ajara, Ungoro Crater, the Blasted Lands. Those are our 4 in the penultimate zone before ultimately going on to Western Plaguelands, Burning Steppes, Eastern Plaguelands, Winter Spring, and Silithus. It's kind of a tough, like, what is really the best order? Like, I don't think Silithus I'm going to say for last, because I actually think it came out last. I don't think it was there when the game dropped. Western Plagueland, I think, is an easy pick for the first of our finale zones. And Burning Steppes is pretty good because Burning Steppes is going to finish up opening up all those Blackrock Depths quest lines and stuff like that. Which is good for the dungeons because Blackrock Depths, Lower Blackrock Spire, those two both come before Scholomance. And Scholomance is kind of the Western Plaguelands dungeon. So even though we'll have Western Plaguelands done, it'll be then time to go do that, and then we can come back. Kind of like we're doing right now, where we're having to do these other zones and then come back to, like, Sunken Temple and stuff. You have the undamaged Venom sack, leaking soul. I yearn to run experiments with its fresh venom, and I have ordered a collection of small, terribly cute animals on which to test it.
Oh, splendid. The venom is quite fresh, and I'm sure very deadly. Thank you.
Alright, so we've got undamaged Venom sack. We can now click off. Boom, boom, boom. This one can be done. Undamaged Venom sack. And that opens up the next chain.
The venom from the Brood Guards wasn't as potent as the venom you brought originally. It must have come from a different spider. I want a fresh sample of that venom. To find out where it came from, you must consult with a troll who knows the Witherbark well. Master Gadrin in Sen'jin Village. Travel to Durotar and speak with Gadrin. With luck, he'll know where the Witherbarks get their venom.
Okay, so that is, we will have to do that, but that is, I forgot that's where it actually comes from. We'll do that later. because we're going to have to go completely to the other side. And he, I believe, sends us. That'll be like the last quest we do, because he's going to send us into Zul'Farrak. So we can go ahead and wait until we're prepping for Zul'Farrak almost before we do that. All right, so cool. That one's good. Kind of tropical. I don't know what kind of, for skinning this turtle. We got some free real estate here. My medium leather. I don't know that I want to fill my bags with medium leather. I think I did this last time where I kind of went a little too high up in the hills. I mean, you can definitely cut across the top of that kind of plateau. All right, so now it's time to start killing high elves with gusto. I should have sold while we were right there. The white spider meat is a pretty good. There is some kind of. I thought there was a good. Yeah, spider sausage is just a solid 12 stam, 12 spirit. Pretty solid. Which is kind of weird when you think about it, because this glossy mitefish is only 10 stam. So actually some of the stronger there's a griffin. There's wild griffin. I'm just clocking them because, like I said, we're going to need to get the stupid tail feathers for these guys. It's an annoying horde-only quest. The long tail feathers. I think the highest drop rate from them is actually from, like, hippogriffs in maybe Feralus. Or maybe it's not that I think the drop rate's lower, but the hippogriffs are more prevalent than these stupid griffins. And it might hit us to where those are the only like one of the only quests we have left to do. So it kind of, again, bottlenecks us in this zone. Yeah, Winter Spring also feels kind of endgamey to me, although we will make a decision closer to about whether Winter Spring or Eastern Plaguelands should really come first. I like the idea of Eastern Plaguelands, because then it allows us by then to run, because we'll basically, after Sunken Temple, because, well, Zul'Farrak is our next one, and then Maraudon will come very soon after we do Feralus. And then we will hit Sunken Temple once we get high enough level. And then the only last pre-60 dungeon, which is a 59 dungeon, is Blackrock Depths. Okay, then Lower Blackrock Spire comes right after that, followed by Skullomance. We're looking at overall level difficulty. Then there are 3 final dungeons, and they are all of an equal difficulty. There's Upper Blackrock Spire, there is Stratholme, and there is Dire Maul. Dire Maul didn't drop with the game in its original form, so an argument could be made that Dire Maul should be saved for the last of those. Stratholme is very, very challenging. Upper Blackrock Spire, also a super long, challenging dungeon. So, kind of arguable about which we should do. All right, here's our Ripple Recovery.
Can I assist you?
Ah, you know Melton. He's an old drinking companion of mine. You see, I have found something that transcends the boundaries of artificial treaties and alliances. Alcohol. We were all to slake our thirsts. and its blissful qualities, we would all be in a much better place spiritually. Alas, something tells me that your visit here is not to learn of alcohol's redeeming values, now is it? Okay, no sir. Ripple recovery. Part due is now getting turned in. A sticky situation. I possess original packing materials for the Ripple Drand offers. Seeks. I will assist you in packaging the Ripple for Malton's abrasive father for a fee of 2 additional bottles of said Ripple. They're located in crates found in the abandoned Horde base near Skulk Rock. It will be an arduous task to wit. Foul slimes and oozes will be found sticking to the ruins. Rumor has it they're led by some sort of master ooze. Regardless, procure the Ripple and return to me here for packaging.
Now that's, we don't have to kill the oozes, but here is the Horde's foray into the ooze zone around Skulk Rock. Over here, so on that little rock, we will be getting as much Ripple as we can. Alright, so cool. But before we go down that way, we're going to walk down and start fighting these night elves. Or high elves, rather. Finally, we can get some real, just grinded out killing. The Queldanil Lodge. So, you can easily clear out this entire zone, and I still don't think we'll hit the 60 that we need. I have cleared this camp more than I've done almost anything else because of the amount of time it took me to find the chicken eggs, and this was where I decided I was going to start. I gained so much mage weave from fighting these. I believe I killed nearly 1,000, maybe more. And there's a marksman. The 1,000 that I killed allowed me to turn in every single Mage Weave quest and max out all my Mage Weave bandages, which we're already getting there too. Cool. That was in the marksman. 2 down out of the 60. I mean, I should probably drop some totems soon too, but it's kind of hard when you're constantly chaining your way from one kill to the next. It's counterintuitive because if you drop these totems, then instead you're pulling. You're constantly pulling your way down. And it's not like we're using nothing. There's one of the 3, the High Veil Notes. We have to burn that. Here's another marksman. The marksman and the, I want to say outrunners. I don't know if it's outrunners. I don't remember. Rangers. I think it's rangers. Marksmen and rangers are the more rare. The scouts and the, maybe there's outrunners. Okay, that's one of the 3 things we had to burn. These guys are a little harder, and they are on the outside, these marksmen. And yeah, the rangers, there you go. What we'll do is we'll clear a lot of the area, and we'll clear around this camp, and then we'll do our escort out. The camera work is kind of bad on my part. Nice. Nailed it. Crit. Alright, here's a ranger. If we fight 2, we're not at the end of the world. I just have to make sure that I'm smart here, and I don't want to get myself into a situation. 2 reasons why I'm coming up here. He hit me with Fairy Fire, and I don't think... Fairy Fire reduces my armor by 1,000, so that's annoying. Next time I gotta try to hit him with I hit him with a Frost Shock. Next time I gotta be smart and Earth Shock it before they hit me with that. The stealth doesn't matter to me, although when I was a Druid, that made this part annoying on my Druid. But losing 1,000 armor is 1,100 armor. It's not nothing. Come on. Running off into the woods. Alright, so this is the second thing. This is the High Veil Report. So we've already got 2 out of the 3 things to burn. I think the third one is inside this little base or whatever. This lodge. Okay, so now we're going to work our way down the side. We're going to kill everything that we can. Yeah, these outrunners. These are part of the exterior too. The outrunners spread way over here. There's a bunch that spawn over that way. We're going to have to clear this entire camp, really, 2 or 3 times. Because of just the sheer amount. But it doesn't flag you for PvP. Even though this whole questline is kind of technically PvP, but if you're not on a PvP server, this is not really a PvP thing. They can call it PvP all they want. There's nothing real PvP about it. But there you go. See how that one... We aggroed a second guy, but that's okay. Here's a scout. And there's a scout. The only thing that's going to be a little bit of an issue here is by the time we actually finish killing all these dudes, we might actually... they might actually be respawning already. Okay. Here's another scout. Also, there's a chance some of these things spawn more easily than others, so there is a chance that we just can't, like, we end up having to kill more of certain types of them that we don't need to numerically kill, so I hope we don't get in that kind of situation, but, you know, we might. Oh, I never fished. Dang it, maybe I guess I'll have to fish here. Gotta get the fishing done, too. Another outrunner. There's a dead body. I don't believe I really died here when I did this. These guys aren't particularly hard. There you go. The outrunners are running. Part of their script. They don't just walk. They run. Silvermane wolf over there. Not the right kind of wolf. I don't think this escort's very tough, though. I think it's like basically get him out to that road. So if you mostly clear it, it's pretty easy if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong. As long as there's not like a big ambush site, we'll be okay. Boom, I like it when that's bam, bam, bam. 5, 6, 7, 8. That was over 800 damage we just did with one little flurry. She doesn't do single stacks of big damage, but she does. There's one scout right here. She does hit. Those flurries sometimes that can hit 1,000 damage spikes. It's pretty nice. I think she's a little behind where I was on my Feral Druid, because I was spiking for over 1,000 from time to time when I ran Scarlet Monastery, and we ran that a little while ago. Right now, I've seen spikes over 1,200 for sure with my Druid. But that's like a single hit, like a single crit on a pounce or whatever it's called. And it happens with more frequency. The downside is really, I mean, not the downside. The reason why my DPS on my Feral Druid is just so much higher is the attack speed. Like I'm pumping pretty good DPS. Like people are like, oh, Feral Druid, blah blah blah. Like I hear these little things like end game Feral Druid. People don't like to bring them, and I feel like, come on, who cares? That's what makes me not want to do the rating at the end. I feel like in retail, at least they attempt to make everything viable. There's no specs really where it's like people, even on Mythics, will be like, no, I'm not doing it. You can't come. Okay, so here's a scout. There's a marksman over there, but I'm actually not as worried about that. I want to work my way inside there. Because I want to do this escort before things get too respawny in here. So we will drink one of our things if we have to in this situation. This is exactly what it's called for. I want to clear to the sides before I go rescue that guy, Rinji. These guys can sometimes chain together, so we do have to be careful. Okay. Pull him a little bit. I'm waiting. I'm gonna knock it. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful. Ah, come on. Just trying to listen to see. Did I pull anybody? But I don't hear anybody going. There's the final thing. This is why we're going down this side. The final High Veil records are over there. I think I gotta eat and drink after this one. Yeah, the spider meat's good cooking because it provides a better buff. There you go, that one's gone. And we will do one of my moonberries. Alright, so two guys over there. I do want to kill them just because we need to get that kill count up for those particular types of dudes. Yeah, see, we only have 2 rangers so far. It's annoying. It'll just be our 3rd. There's another marksman over there. Now, I think in any of these spots where these marksmen spawn, they share spawn spots, so it's like ranger or marksman. These guys are more annoying because of that. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need to do. Not let ourselves get fairy fired. Come on, don't be like that. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to burn these. I'm going to go kill those 2 rangers and kill those 2. So that'll be 4 more rangers. That'll get us actually halfway done on rangers. But it's going slow to clear them out. And for this escort, we might get into some hot water here. Yeah, we do not want to have them fairy fire us. Especially before we start the escort. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can pull this one and not have to kill both at once. I don't know for sure. Looks like we did pretty good. Got him. Let's get this ranger now. It is mana intensive though, to keep stopping that fairy fire. Ow. So my mana is now basically gone. But let's go ahead and pick this quest up. Hey, Torin.
Hey Torin, Ringy lost axe and was captured. Please help Ringy escape. We know that Torin like you don't like Ringy kind, but Ringy big must get out of here. Got something for nice. Torin, she help Ringy out of here. Ringy hiding something secret at the Overlook Cliffs.
Alright, so we are going to...
Ringy is free.
Gotta love people that talk about themselves in the third person. I don't know who... Maybe there is a language system that exists that does not... Someone says we're under attack. So that means somebody just did this next part to the attack against the Wildhammer or whatever. See, we cleared these guys out, and luckily they haven't respawned yet, so that makes this beginning part a little easier. There's a stack. Okay, so I gotta make sure that this homeboy does not die. So I was trying to hit just a... Oh. No, now he's going to pull one because he just ran. But I needed to get the threat off of him. I mean, he did pretty good. He's still at 2/3 of his health. That other guy ran off. Come on, get him. Okay, so there was a little ambush of 3, but we did survive it. Okay, so he reset. It's all fine. Yeah, I don't... Oh, he's gonna walk down, like I said, just to that path. Now, I don't think we're gonna have... I don't think we have another ambush, but we're gonna have to deal with fighting these mobs. It could be good that that character aggroed off that wild owl beast. He just paused again. Last time he did that... Yep, last time he did that it was a... Nope, dang it. Oh, no, we just got the owl beast added on. Crud. Okay. That counted as a... Someone is healing. Okay. Thank goodness that we didn't. Oh man, we still didn't aggro them all on. What the heck? Jeez Louise. That was dicey, especially with the owl beast getting added in there. That was a little, not gonna lie, butthole tightened up just a little bit. That wolf might come attack him. See how that goes. He's thinking about it. He did.
Ringy are being attacked. Yeah. No. Don't do it. You can't do it to the Ringy. Idiot. And we've got that chicken escort to do too. So 2 escorts in 1 zone. Yikes. And that chicken one's a little tougher. But at least we have AoE. Ringy can see the road now, Glee Console. Ringy know the way home. Ringy will tell you a secret now. Glee Console should go to the Overlook Cliffs. Ringy hid something on island there. You find it, you keep it. Don't tell no one that Ringy talked to you. It's way out there on a different island. So all these little islands have something. Alright, so we did save that, but now it's back up to... How many have we killed? We've killed 8, 8, 9, and 8. So we're past the halfway point, and we've done pretty even across the board with killing. So that's good.
Not too shabby. All right, let's go start working our way back in out here. So there were 2 little ambushes. That was a little scary, but we survived. And in the process, we killed half of the night elves that we needed to kill. Okay. Here's another outrunner way over here. So I think we're at 8899 now. So 18, 26, 32. 32 out of 60. Yep, just over halfway. There you go. And here's 2 scouts side by side. We can definitely go drop some totems while they fight these 2. And there's more, and another outrunner we can pull. Rend buff at 8. Yeah, so this is good. I mean, it's a lower level thing, but this is... That escort was definitely not messing around. Good, we got a juice that replaces one of the ones we drank. I mean, we're getting a lot of silk, too. I don't know where we were on silk, but I guess we're not getting a lot. We have 7 right now. Okay, a couple more scouts down. The outside guys we're 2/3 done. Okay. And we did burn everything that we needed to burn. We found all the documents, so that part's nice and done. Cool. Got a pumpkin. Let's get this guy. There's a marksman. We can get them. That's one of the only ones we didn't have 9 on. Okay. There might be some dudes off to the side here that we can get. Yeah, they all like to run too. That's a little annoying. There's another scout there. The scouts and outrunners, it's really not worth pursuing them super duper hard. There's plenty of them. Plenty of those guys. It's really the rangers and the marksmen that you have to go out of your way to concentrate on getting them when they respawn. Because I don't think there are 15 of each to start. So once we make a full run, we'll have to go back to where we started to try to mop up the last few. But I mean, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so, like, that's a flower over there. There you go. See, there's a ranger way back over. Oh, I didn't see this one. I think ranger was our least. Stupid rangers with their fairy fire. Now we gotta fight 2. Yeah, they're just more mana intensive than the other guys. That was nice. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Kill yourself in the water. Cool. Alright, up to 11 rangers. 10 marksmen. So 9 total of those dudes left. And so as you can kind of see the pattern, the way the level's built out, in the camp and then to the 2 flanks of the camp, the back flanks, that's where the rangers and marksmen are. And then all out in front and all in the fringes are the outrunners and scouts. That's kind of how it's set up. And there are at least enough of them that by the time you clear the zone, the other ones will have respawned. So we should only have to like clear them all and then have like just a little pinchy start of clearing them a second time. I think there's also like somebody inside the house too, so you can can get either a marksman or a ranger in that house. The marksmen are fine. I think they just have some shooting. The rangers are more like dual wield warriors, or not warriors, hunters. These guys don't run very far. Oh, lesser invulnerability potion. We'll have to send that to our alchemist. I don't know that I have that or not. I might. That's cool. Another outrunner out there. We'll go look inside. I saw a marksman inside that cave. Oh, our 10 minutes of glossy mitefish is off. So next time we need to rejuvenate, we can get another buff. Okay, scout taken care of. Alright, I'm gonna go inside this house to kill one of the more toughers. This marksman. And the problem you can get into is you can't control. See, there's a scroll right there too. I don't know if that's tied to another quest or if that's like one of the spawn points of the papers you need, or if it's just, you know, like a knick-knack or whatever, like a little aesthetic thing. Outrunner over here to the side as we fight on the fringes. Making pretty good progress though. We're down to needing just a few of each left. 2 to 3 of every kind. Nope, I'm wrong. 4. 4, 3, 4, 2. So 13 total. So we are a little bit past the 3/4 mark at least. Cannot get my... That's annoying when I have them overlapping like that. Come on. There we go. So I can access my stinking Wind Fury. Nope, I don't want to fight that wolf. That's a worthless wolf. It says open the quest log manually, but I wasn't actually trying to open the quest log. I was trying to collapse the questy tracker. That's what I don't like. I don't like that you can't open or collapse the tracker in the middle of the fight. It's dumb. Okay. Alrighty. See. Scouts, for whatever reason, I guess we just haven't fought as many of those, even though they're not hard to find. We still need 4. That's... Scouts and Rangers are the 2 we needed a bunch of. Outrunners, I guess there was a lot, but here's a couple more scouts, so we will rectify that situation right now. Yeah, and this is, I mean, I spent so much time, like days. I leveled up, I think, 2 whole levels just killing these guys. I don't think I've grinded anything that much in this game before. And I didn't get it. I did not succeed. They never dropped the egg. I ended up getting it when I decided to change my beat and just help people whenever anyone suggested doing the elite runs. I just offered my services and I just helped people, and I ran it 2 or 3 times, and I think on towards the end of the first full clear, I finally got the egg. Alright, there we go. 13 scouts. How are we doing? There's some slow soaring griffins overhead. Alright. There's an outrunner, and here's a scout. There's a little rogue, a human rogue. So she doesn't need to be questing right here. So this one slowed us down. Anytime you got to kill 60, it's going to slow us down. After this, I think maybe going off and killing the wolves is a good idea. Okay, we need one more scout. There's a scout right there. And this should be our last outrunner we need to kill. Let's see, what is that guy even doing? I don't know. Oh, we need to fish. I keep forgetting. After we kill our last one, we're going to fish in this lake. Okay, this will be our last scout. So then our weaker guys, outriders and scouts, are going to be done after this. This guy's going to run good. Ran the good way. Okay. Now it's all about the rangers, and there are some right up there, but I'm actually going to ignore them. We're going to come up to the side, and then we'll get them from the back as needed. That's my plan. Oh, somebody just said looking for a group for this, but we are on it right now and just about done, so I don't want to group up. Oh man, my rangers are low. So I see some right there. Poor Cody Rhodes. Sorry, buddy. You caught me just a little too late because I literally just did those. And we've already spent a lot of time on that, so I don't want to stick around doing more. I mean, we can help him with the escort part if he gets stuck. Alright, so it's these rangers that are... we don't have the numbers on, so what we're going to do is break into the house right here to get some of the rangers. Oops, that was a wall, I thought it was. Okay. This will help us get our numbers. We need 4 of them. And I see 4 just right here. We only need 1 more marksman. That one we had enough good hits that we didn't have to worry about stopping the fairy fire. Okay, we're down to needing 3 rangers, 1 marksman. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with this marksman right here. I don't see where Corey Rhodes was. Sorry, Corey Rhodes. See, here's 1 extra marksman that we're fighting. So I'll offer to help them with the escort part if they need, but I don't want to grind out all the mobs. Okay, so... I don't want to be part of a group. Oh, I see. I guess they would be able to get the advantage of my totems. So I should be part of the group so he can get my totems. Because then they can get Wind Fury totem from me. Go all offense. Yeah, we'll help him. And then we still need to fish. We still gotta fish. Can't forget that. We can fish at that lake too, I guess, if we need.
For the Horde.
All right, so I mean, he's level 50. He's right where we're at. I don't know what he needs us for. But I was going to let him go so that for the loot. But yeah, I guess it's a huge buff to buff people with all of my totems. Oh, he just used some scroll or something on me. Yeah, he got a scroll of intellect. Which, that's good. What does a warrior really need a scroll of intellect for? So that's good. It will help me. But he's got the little... He looks like he's geared pretty solidly.
I'm out of range.
Really? I mean, there's big bad pauldrons. That's pretty cool. Somebody's healing. They did that before, too. Uh-oh, we got the wolf. Okay, so there you go. Get this little leather. All right, so that's it. We have pretty much rocked that one. I guess we'll go down here to kill the howler, and we'll fish at this lake. But yeah, he'll be fine. He doesn't need my help to grind out those 60 kills that we just did. Alright, so we do still have a couple, literally like 2 to 3 owl beasts to get. Worry about that. There's these howlers. We still have 14 howlers to kill. So we're going to fight those. We do have these Vile Branch Scalpers and Slayers. We need those guys. We're running out of bag space, but I'm okay with tossing some of this junk that we have. Even though we could use the gear, I mean the money. Alright, so here we go. With fishing time. Everyone's favorite time. Fishing. Pull up a chair. I wish I had already started collecting the ripple, because I'm going to be fishing. We need some of that action. Alright, so as we sit back in, let's talk about what's going on well right now. What's going good in the world of Warcraft? What's going good in life? Well, one of my co-workers that is just crucial to my job. She is amazing, and I had a reputation for being like the only person in one of the departments that I'm over that like across the different branches that have the same, like the only one that was never out of compliance, never missing a deadline. Well, the person I work with had an operation, and she's been in recovery for the past few months. And lo and behold, I've tarnished that reputation without her. So she was so good about. First of all, she's a pro. She knows everything. And she was very, very good about like keeping track of when all the legislative deadlines were, and like coming to me and being like, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Like this needs to be prioritizing like on the top of your list. So she almost like in a secretarial kind of way, she's doing her own job, but then she would also, a lot of my job has a lot of technical know-how in terms of what to do, but I'm very, very bad about the squeaky wheel effect. Whoever is the squeakiest wheel, I have a really bad tendency of addressing that squeaky wheel. If you come up to me and are like, I need you to do this for me now, it gets done. That's what will get done. And sometimes that, for like compliance and regulatory stuff, sometimes that wheel doesn't squeak until you've already broken compliance. So that is unfortunate. Whatever I did. Oh, I didn't realize we were in a situation. I guess I should have known from last time we were in Hinterlands. I can hear my chihuahua barking, and I wish they would muzzle that little beast out there. Come on. It's better than it was before, so at least with us having this new... I really thought it was going to be totally better, but with this new 25 fishing pole... Come on, get that dog. There you go, +1. We got a sun-scale salmon, too. Those are nice and easy to cook, and they'll add to our stack. Come on. What it is my daughter must be getting home from work. And this little chihuahua just can't handle anyone pulling up to the house. She can't handle it. It's a life-altering event every time it happens. Anyway, so she's coming back, so I'm stoked. So that's a good thing for me. That's a positive. I'm happy about that because I've been doing all of her job and my job, which is impossible, So certain things have just fallen through the cracks, and particularly the things that are not tied to the compliance side. If it's just like the day-to-day services, that crap just hasn't been happening. Like they've tried to get like temps and stuff like that who just are not been effective. It's just been a warm body. So thank goodness for that. And I hope you guys have had some positives in your life too. We're getting closer and closer to a break. Getting to that, my favorite time of year, June and July. When I get to work from home. So that's excellent. And not that I really have a bad tendency. My wife always says, don't wish your life away. And that's true too. I have to enjoy where we're at. By the way, we've completed 2 of our 5 points of fishing. We're 40% of the way done. Most of it in red gill. Doesn't do a lot for us, but we have caught 1 sun-scale salmon. All the rest has just been red gill. There you go. Got another sun-scale salmon. All right, so after this, I'd say we're going to continue to kill our howlers. And we do have a few savage owl beasts. And then I think we'll start working on the Vile Branch Scalpers since we're already down on the south. We might even do that before we finish the howlers all the way because we still need 13 howlers. I don't even know that we will be able to kill all 45 Vile Branch in the time that we have. We're going to have about 15-20 minutes of playtime that I'm going to devote today. So That means tomorrow's episode should allow us to wrap that up, whatever little pieces are not left. Get the honey ripple, that's easy. Go on the robot rescue quest. Kill the last 3 owl beasts we need. And kill these guys. Actually, you know what? We can do those. You know what? We're gonna go on a howler killing mission. That's what we're gonna do. Next. We're not going down to kill these down here because actually we do need that hammer. I don't know if I'm strong enough to get that hammer on my own. We were not on the... We had a single mithril head trout right there, and now my bags are empty. Crud. Guess I'm tossing these pumpkins. That hammer, though, is... I want to get that hammer when we go down there. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll... Ooh, we got a night fin. That's cool. What else? Let's get rid of this crochet cloak. Oh, that we just got our 3rd point of fishing. I want to at least try. I should ask that warrior. So once we finish fishing, I will put that I'm going to try it. We will at least make the attempt. We'll kill a few on the way. We were not able to really do it with our... It's hurricane. No, that's wind wall totem. So how could we plan this out? Grounding totem will redirect 1 harmful spell every 10 seconds. Okay, so I could help me because these things are casters, so I could definitely hit the grounding totem. I could go with the fire totem. I don't see like a shadow resist. I think they hit us with shadow bolts over and over. Go with the mana totem. Oh, I just couldn't wheelie blackmouth. Yikes, I don't even want that. We'll go ahead and throw away these thick leather bracers. So the physical damage side is not going to really help me. So I'll go with the strength of earth totem. Yeah. The problem is trying to fight 2 of those little girls at once. I will put the broadcast out. Hey, like I'm going for the hammer right now. Dang it, it got away. At least once we get to 255, which is going to be that's our goal right now. Then with this new fishing pole, we're at 280. So there's going to be very few spots where we're not equipped to max out. But obviously, 280 is not enough to max out even in the Hinterlands. So that's a joke. Once we hit 55, we will truly be done. There you go, we hit 254. Once I hit level 55, then that means with this fishing pole, we'll never need another bobber again. I don't know how it works if we ever do like the fishing extravaganza. Random buff at 8. Another sun skill scamming. Oh, I got a red gill. Great. I guess I'll get rid of this single dripping spider mandible. These stacks of fish, most of them I'll be able to toss also. We should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we should only need about 5 or 6 more fish, and we should be good. That one got away. Dang it. So once I get down
Okay. Around 4 to 5 more fish. Why does that person say... This lady said... This person said round off at 8, and then the next person says, okay, mama. It's kind of weird. Alright, 3 to 4 more fish. Once I get down to the 1 to 2 range, I'll start putting the broadcast out there. Okay. Another night fin. That's 5, so 2 to 3. Dang it, another one got away. What bad luck at the end. Okay, 1 to 2. Alright, that's where I said I was going to start broadcasting in the zone. Okay, we got it. All right, let's see how we can do. We're also at 79. Let's see how this goes. As I hop up and down. So it's, if you remember from when we did this from Glee Contessa, it's right down there. We might not be able to get it right now. I really want to get it before we end up having to go try the elite quests. Since while we're up there at the tippy top, that's the perfect time to charge the mallet. Okay, we do need these howlers, so go for these guys right now. Go for GleeCon. We also need these Vile Branch, so we'll fight our way in. Howler's calling for help.
Inventory is full.
Of course it is. Okay, gonna get rid of that. Alright, I'm going to fight my way up because we do need these guys for quests anyway, so we're just going to clear the way. Hopefully someone sees that. I'll put in the... Okay, good. So someone whispered me that they want it. I don't know what...
I can't carry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this oily blackmouth. We can actually...
Inventory is full.
Of course it is. Let's get rid of these red gill. We'll get rid of this. We can get rid of the other red gill stack also. Okay. I don't know what they meant. Wait for respawn. I invited them. We'll see how that goes. They have a Wild Branch Wolf Pup. Okay, we got one of our Wild Vine. That is awesome. That's what I was hoping we would get some of those. I'm actually hoping we get a surplus. Person did not accept my... There we go. Where are they at?
I can't carry anymore.
Yikes. The Flask of Mojo, we actually need that for grinding stuff. Darn. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the Dripping Spider Mandible. Troll Sweat, that's trash. But we're going to need it as we kill trolls. Dang, I don't really know what to I guess I'll get rid of this Wicked Claw. Kind of trash. Oh, he's down there over there. I gotcha. I don't know what he meant by wait for respawn. Yeah, see, that's why I also didn't want to drop the wolf stuff, because I'm like, we're gonna be killing those wolves. Alright, so this is good with any help, even with this one person helping at 52, we should be able to be good. Especially since that person is level 52 also. And that's fine about the respawn. They are, you know, it's just gonna... I didn't even see that one right there. Just blending into the stairs. But that's... Those were... If you remember, there's 2 level 50 elites. I can't... As I said, I just don't want them all charging up. Okay. There we go. Got it. How's this guy? He's maybe starting to walk over? I don't know. Okay, so we'll clear out some more of these guys in the area, since we also need them. So that's the other thing. This isn't like a grind for nothing. We really need these guys. And we need the... We need the hammers, too. I mean, the Wildvine. Yeah, so he's just starting to come. Alright, what do we want here? Let's eat some of this sun-scale poached salmon. We'll continue to clear the general area around here as he moves his way up. I don't think I have any buffs or anything that I can really work with. Curse, poison, or disease. So I do have this restorative potion. Potentially cool. Do I still have slumber sand? No, I used all that. Oh. Still in the whisper, so I'm sending him whispers instead of party chat by accident every time. That's... Alright, so I put this on here, which is the health regen. Comes from that sun scale stamina. Not too bad. 6 health every 5 seconds. I mean, it's just a little. We've already got half of our soothsayers down. I'm not worried that much about grinding them, though, because we're going to have to potentially clear a bunch of these camps first. No, I was looking to see if this is where the guys are, but it is not. Axe throwers we don't need. Guess I'll further go down here, see if there's any more dudes. Really, there's more soothsayers. What is this? Okay, I'll go for the scalper since we need 30 of those. There's a howler out there. How's this? Okay, he's coming. So if I hit the grounding totem and strength of earth, and the mana is still going to be better overall, but life will hit us both. So life might be better, and then drop a searing totem. Oh, there's a vile branch pup that's respawned. Clear that guy out of the path. He should be coming up any second. Okay. What is he doing? Okay. Okay, so if we pull back over here, then we can line of sight that dude. Okay. Yeah, if they would come back, if they would pull down a little bit, they'd be... Okay, we got the Sacred Mallet. If we pull her back a little bit, back to the totems, it'll be good. Cool, so we got both of these keepers. Very nice. Yikes. Great work. And another wild vine. Alright, so that's it for that part. I'm not going to actually go off on that. All right. All right. So, okay. Well, I'll let that guy take care of that one. All right. So I don't really need. We're only going to get a couple more minutes here. We get a safe spot. Got tons of, but we did get the hammer, right? So that's the mallet, the ever important mallet. That one we will need to charge it at the top of the temple. But that's the hard part, what we just did. We kind of need... I don't even know where to really log us out here. But we kind of need, yeah, we're full of troll sweat right now. Troll sweat's not that important, I guess I'll toss that. Alright, so I guess... I think we gotta... I mean, it's tough because we need... we really need to be able to sell, to cook. Now I guess we're getting close enough that we can go down here, so... What do we do? Do we sacrifice the stuff in our inventory and waste that? Because we got a lot of killing to do. But what can we really... I mean, we can turn in some of this stuff. We can mail that. Alright. Jeez. We don't need that. Alright, I guess I'm going to log up in the hills, and we're just going to make it work as good as we can. We just have so many wasted inventory spots right now. Got all this thick leather. Well, there's a person. I think there's got to be a... We actually need those howlers for the quest, but... Get ourselves up. See, that's... for that other quest. What do we even really have? Like, we could be tossing the wolf stuff. I want those two. We need those. We want that. I could throw away the 2 turtle scales. It's not that big a deal. We need that deep rock salt. Very, yeah, it's just going to be balancing these over and over again. If I could take some of these fish and cook them, that'd be cool. I don't want a hearth or anything like that. All right, so, oh well, screw it. We are gonna, we're just gonna do our best. We're gonna toss and burn as we go. All right, everybody, but that's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening and tuning in. And I will see all of you guys on the very next episode of Lore of Warcraft. See you.